We all know that reaching 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours is an important landmark for any new YouTuber. So, how do you track that growth and how do you know when will you reach that? How to estimate that? So, let's jump to that in this video with the help of Google Spreadsheet. So when you go to your YouTube studio and click on analytics, you land up to this page. Now this page over here gives you many features. So let's just go to this section and the top right section, and let's change this to last 7 days. When we do that, we get the data for last 7 days. We get everything. We get the reach, we get the engagement, and everything what we would need for our analysis. So if we plug in these numbers, I have done this already for a couple of days back, so I'll just walk you through that analysis. So I had started this from the very beginning of my YouTube journey, and I started this essentially from June 1st, and this is what you can see my view cross watch average watch time, which is the watch time in seconds. So this number which you're seeing over here in bold blue is watch time in seconds. So if you want to also look at the graph over here, this has consistently grown with a minor dips here and there, and the red graph over here is the trailing average. So even this has grown. So I can be satisfied with the growth of a new channel, but how do we draw these graphs? And how do we know when our channel will reach that 1000 subscriber and 4000 watch hour limit? What you need to do is go to Google Sheet and make this kind of a spreadsheet. So over here you should realize that the bold blue essentially is the numbers I will input, and the black numbers are calculated by some kind of a formula. So how do you put the numbers over here? So if you go to the analytics and for the last 7 days you click on each of the tabs, reach, engagement, audience, and scroll down, you can get all the data. So I'll not get into how to get the data from here, that can be done in a different video. So you need to just comment down if you need to know how to get data from YouTube analytics. So let's say you have the data. So what you need to do is you have to put in the watch time, your lifetime watch time in minutes, and you need to put in the average watch time for previous 7 days over here. This is minutes, seconds. 2 minutes 14 seconds is my average watch time for the previous 7 days. Come over here and you will need to put in the views for the last 7 days. That's 523 for me. Now the idea here is these numbers are calculated on their own. So watch time required is 4000 watch hours. So I've converted that to seconds. So this is my goal completion as of now, which is 4.7%. So this is just calculating the ratio of what I have covered so far, and this time elapsed thing is getting the numbers from watch time in minutes, and it's multiplying it by 60 to get it in seconds. And this average watch time essentially is getting you the watch time in seconds. So it's converting this number over here to seconds over here. Now over here, how do you calculate how many days or months you will need? So if you just take a simple average, you can get days and months through these cells. Now how do I get these numbers? It's pretty simple. If you click on this, you can understand that this is the time required and this is the time elapsed. So I just take a subtraction, and so if you subtract these two numbers, you get the time, you get the watch time you need. Now watch time you need divided by the average number of watch time you are getting into the average views you are getting for the last 7 days, and then you multiply everything with 7 because you are getting it for 7 days. So this will give you, for me right now it's 1371 days, which is a lot. So it's not pretty good for my channel as of now, and I can also convert it to months by dividing it by 30. So obviously it's not good for me because I need to cover it in less than 12 months. Now what next we can do? We can do a similar analysis for a previous 7 day. So for previous 7 days, we can put the numbers of average watch time in minute seconds and views for the last 7 days, and this will convert the average watch time from minutes and seconds to seconds. This is what is going to calculate your growth. So as of now, for the last week, I did not grow much. Rather, I shrunk. So my channel has gone down 7%. So this is going to reflect over here. Rise in watch time is 0.93, or rather, it's not growing. So over here I have put in a conditional formula which will calculate as per compounded growth. So for the last 3 periods, in the most recent period, I have grown by 25%. So if you put in that number over here, 1.25, I get 123 days. So that looks good, promising. So if I grow with 25% rate, I'll take 123 days, or roughly 4 months. So that looks promising. And now, once you have the historical watch time in seconds, you can just plot it over here by just using a simple chart function, and you can also make the average for the previous 3 periods here and plot it over here. So this gives you a pretty good understanding of how your channel is growing. Now, obviously, a lot of people might not be familiar with Google spreadsheet. So this is my plan. I need to help you guys who don't know how Google spreadsheet works and how to make data work for you. So if you want a similar analysis done for you, then you need to get in touch with me. So just comment below, whoever is interested, and once you comment, I will let you know my email ID if you don't know already, or you can directly email me if you know my email ID, and then we can get in touch and make a similar kind of spreadsheet for you, so that it's easy for you to analyze your channel's growth and when it will reach 4,000 watch hours. The key idea here is we can just control the watch hour because it depends on video quality and content. We cannot control the number of subscribers. That depends on a lot of factors. So with this spreadsheet, I'm just trying to calculate the watch hours, which is trackable and which is also improvable. So I hope this video gives you a good understanding of how to grow your YouTube channel, or rather how to measure the growth of your YouTube channel to become a YouTube partner. I'll be adding more YouTube videos in future which deals with math and analytics. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also press the bell icon. Let's catch up in another video. Bye bye.